Okay guys, exciting day. We're finally gonna start our sourdough starter. I have my container. I got this at TJ Maxx like months ago during Kylie's birthday for $6.99. So now I'm like, I wish I would have had a different one, like a taller one, but I'm just gonna start it because I keep saying, well, I need this, I need that. So I have this for it. I plan to store it in the fridge, which is why now I'm like, I feel like a taller skinny one would be better. However, this is okay for now until I get another one. I did go to Target yesterday and get flat. I don't know why I didn't get a different container. I guess I figured this would work. I don't know, we'll see, because I can always change it. I got some organic unbleached flour. It's just like the King Arthur. Well, I don't know if it's organic. It's unbleached all purpose, which I know they said unbleached is better. We're gonna do that. I looked up Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone, I guess. I'm using her instructions, so we are gonna start it and go for it. I wanted to do my own starter instead of buying one. I feel like it's, I don't know, just to see. But I'm excited. So we're gonna start. So it says, my sandwich. Okay, so let me pull up the recipe here, or the instructions I should say. Okay, so day 1, you mix 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of filtered water. Stir vigorously. Place a clean tea towel over the bowl and set aside. Allow it to sit for 24 hours. It's like almost 2:30. So that's what we're gonna do. Probably just leave the flour and everything out on the counter so that it will remind me to do it. I think you do it for like 10 days. I have to look because it's on days 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By day 7, there should be enough beneficial bacteria and yeast present to make sourdough bread and other fermented sourdough goodies. Okay, so I guess 7 days. So day 1, we're gonna do this. So this is the kind of flour I got. King Arthur, unbleached all-purpose. So let's see. I like how she uses cups and not grams because I don't have a kitchen scale, and I plan to do this without one. I know it's not as official, but I read back in the day they didn't have scales and they just measured from the heart, so that's what we're gonna do here. I'm assuming you don't want like the clumps in here, so okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so here's what it looks like. And I'm gonna put the rubber band around the outside. I need like a big, huge one. Like this isn't gonna fit. Maybe I'll just mark it, I guess. Okay, I found a Sharpie. So I'm just gonna do one on here and we'll see. Okay. So I marked it. It's actually a little bit up. Can this one? Oh yeah, there we go. It wipes off. Well, that good that it wipes off. Okay, it's a little bit low. I'm gonna mark it like right here. Okay, so we'll just mark that. It says cover with a tea towel. And we're gonna come back to it tomorrow. So I forgot to film Yesterday was the first day of doing discarding half of this. Discarding half of the sourdough and then feeding it another cup of water and a cup of flour. So it rose so much since last night, or since yesterday at 2:30. No, taste them. And it's so bubbly in there. Look, show on the line, turn it around. So it was probably like back up to the line. Now it's like, I mean, it's dirty, you can't really see, but it rose a lot. So now we're gonna get rid of half of it and then feed it a cup of water and a cup of flour.
Did you put eggs in this?
Mm-mm.
What did you put like the first time you did it?
Just flour and water.
Like when you first started it?
Mm-hmm. It's just flour and water.
So everything in here is just flour and water?
Yep, and then when the reason it sets out and stuff is because it ferments, which is what makes it like the sourdough. So a lot of people use like a scale to measure this, which we don't have, and
We do.
We don't have a kitchen scale.
You have a normal scale.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Wait, do you have too much?
This is about
Yeah, that's probably good. It doesn't look as bubbly, but we let it sit and we feed it again tomorrow. Hey guys, we're back. It's day 4 of our sourdough journey. So on day 4, I think we do the same thing where we're gonna discard half of it and then feed it again with 1 cup of flour and a cup of water. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, so days 3, 4, and 5 are the same, or 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 and 7 is where we do feed it every 12 hours. So I'm gonna feed it now. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's not like as bubbly as it was before. It's like very liquidy. I think that's called the hooch. Yeah, you can help. It smells strong. I don't know if you can see.
Hi.
Here, it smells very strong, much stronger than it did yesterday.
Can I say hi?
Yeah.
Hi.
You smell it?
It smells good. I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, don't drink it. So, can you see?
Can you put butter in it?
It's very liquidy, so we're gonna get rid of, I don't know if I should be like mixing this before I discard, I don't know. But we're gonna throw away half of this and then try again.
Done, Mom.
Well, not try again, feed it. Okay, can you bring the trash can over here, please?
What time
So we're
is
gonna
it
do this 2:41, or 2:43 actually. We're gonna get rid of half of this and then, yes, can you bring me the trash can, please? Oh, it's so liquidy, that's weird. Yeah, yesterday it was not this liquidy.
That's liquidy.
I'm supposed to get rid of half of it and then do the rest. So I wonder if, okay, I don't want to get rid of too much.
Flour?
Yeah, we're gonna do a cup of flour and a cup of water again.
Can you both get the water?
I just know I'm gonna rinse this out. Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, it looks, shh. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow, day 5. Okay guys, it's day 5 of our sourdough. Right, Kylie? It's day 5. Okay, so the last 2 days there's been hooch on it, which is like this liquid at the top. And apparently that means that you're not feeding your sourdough enough, that your sourdough's hungry. So ooh, it's strong. The recommendations say to mix it together, mix it in with it, and then feed it. So I'm just not gonna discard as much. I'm hoping that will be good. Yeah, so let's mix this all together. So we'll mix it up and then we'll throw like a few scoops away. I don't want to throw half away. I don't know, maybe it needs to keep that. Because the first day it looked great. Like it looked nice and bubbly.
This one's brand new.
And then day 6 and 7, which is tomorrow and the day after, I'm supposed to feed it every 12 hours. So yeah, like right now it's really liquidy and it's like not bubbly enough. So maybe I'll give it like a little bit extra flour and not as much water. We're just trying our best here.
Can I discard it?
I'm gonna do this part because you can get the flour ready to put in. Okay, get a cup of flour and put it in, please.
And then half a cup of water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really liquidy, and I definitely don't think it's supposed to be that liquidy. So that's what I'm gonna, yeah, put that in. So we're gonna do a whole cup of flour, and then just half of a cup of water, and we're gonna see. Hopefully that's better. Yeah. Okay, now you wanna mix it up. Okay, this looks a lot better. So hopefully tomorrow, I think it's day 7. I'm gonna show you it. It's looking a lot better. The past 2 days there hasn't been any hooch on it. I'm a couple hours late to feed it today because we were watching the eclipse at my mother-in-law's house, which was really cool. Hopefully you guys were able to see some of it. We're in Central PA, so we got to see like, we didn't get to see like the whole darkness, but there was like only just a tiny sliver of the sun left, so that was really cool. But back to sourdough. I think I said this yesterday, but I'm gonna do the 14 days. So like the last 2 days, like next weekend I have it planned, like the 13th and 14th day I'll do the 2 feedings. So every 12 hours I'll feed it. It's because I think just the longer it ferments and sets, it will be better, especially because I do plan to store this in the fridge just because of not having, like I'm not gonna bake with it every day. So I don't wanna have to maintain it that much. Decided my first thing I want to make is some English muffins. I feel like the bread is probably going to be like a little bit down the line when I make it because I don't have the pan for it, and it just seems like a lot of work. I'm not trying to stretch and fold and do all this sit and that, and it even seems like a lot of work to like, I guess with the sourdough you have to take it out of the fridge the night before you plan to use it, and then like once you feed it, it says like its peak is 4 to 6 hours after you feed it, like it bubbles up, and then you can use your starter. So I don't know, like it just seems like you have to get the timing right, and with our schedule, like we're not home all the time that I can just sit and wait for that. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not a waste of time. I can always give if I feel like I'm not using it, I can give it to someone. So there's that, but I'm gonna feed it. I'll show you what it looks like today on day 7. Oh gosh, it's stuck to the counter, I believe. It looks nice and bubbly. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty liquidy though. So now it looks like this, thick batter. We're gonna set the towel back on it, and see you back tomorrow. Today is day 8, I think, of the sourdough. I don't remember what I said yesterday, so it's the next day after that. It's going strong. So today's Tuesday. I'm gonna do the double feed. I think I said Saturday and Sunday, but here we are again. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and we're gonna do our regular thing. Still no hooch. It's looking pretty good and bubbly here. Ooh, it smells pretty good and yeasty. Oh yeah. Okay guys, I think it's day 9. Today it went really well. It like rose a lot, so I think that's the key to it. I think I was maybe discarding too much, unless I just needed to give it more time. I think it looks pretty good. I know it's like dirty, so you can't really see it, but I'm proud of this progress. So I'm just gonna discard a little bit and then feed it again. Okay, I probably discarded a little less than half, but again, that's okay. I did like 4 scoops out of this, so it's not that much, but I think that is what I did right with that. It's really big now. It's like over half the jar, so we'll see how it is tomorrow. This is my burrito. You can't have any. No, Dad. This is definitely smelling like sourdough.
Did I smell sourdough?
We're on day 11. I don't know what day we are. 12.
Wait, I didn't smell anything.
We're gonna rinse and repeat here. Good morning, guys. Today is day 13, I think, of our sourdough starter. So we're gonna do the double feed today and tomorrow, and then fingers crossed that it's ready to go. So I'll show you what it looks like to start before this 12-hour process. It's looking pretty good, and I know it's hard to tell on the sides, but like you can kind of see here how much it's grown from the first. It looks pretty good and bubbly and thick. It's still a bit wet. I'm not 100% sure. I have all my breakfast stuff on the counter. I'm not 100% sure like how all it's supposed to look. I don't know if you can really tell. So it just looks the same as it always does. It's a little bit more runny than normal. So I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna see how it does, and then we'll see how it does tonight at the next feeding and go from there. Okay guys, we're back. It's like 9:30, so a little over 12 hours. This is what she's looking like right now. I don't know if you can really tell anything. It's pretty bubbly. I'm gonna feed it now, and then again, the same time tomorrow morning, and see how it goes. There she is. Let's see how she is tomorrow morning. Yes, here we are again, the last day. This is what it looks like. Pretty much the same as before. It's just a little bigger. Do the same thing, so I'll feed it now and then this evening, and then hopefully be able to bake something with it tomorrow. Okay guys, it's like almost 9 o'clock. It's the last night of doing the sourdough, and then we're gonna try to bake something with it tomorrow. I think we're gonna try, hopefully tomorrow, sourdough English muffins. So we'll see how it works out. Super and bubbly and thick already, so I'm excited to see how this is in the morning. Hey guys, okay, so we're finally making something with our starter. So we're making sourdough English muffins. Our starter was not, like, after we did the 12-hour feeds, we did the float test, which is like you put a little bit of your starter in water and see if it floats. I know some people say that's not super accurate. I feel like that's the only way that I know how I can test it. It did not float, but today, so I fed it a normal feed. Then I checked it today after I'd fed it yesterday, and it floated. So this recipe says you need to use a fed sourdough starter. So we fed this about 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. So it looks good to me. We didn't do the float test again, but I think it's fine. So we're gonna try it and see how it works. So we need, it's
2.5 cups flour.
Yep. A cup of water, and then a half cup of the sourdough starter. We have to let this sit overnight, and then tomorrow we'll come back and do the rest of it. Okay guys, we're gonna make our sourdough English muffins. I just borrowed a cast iron from a friend. That's what it says to use. I had one that I decluttered back with my kitchen declutter, and I gave it to her, and I was like, hey, do you still have it so I can borrow it? It rose, like doubled in size. Smells sour. I think we need to add a couple more things to it, and then I think we're good to go. I think the dough's gonna be good. Okay, now I'm gonna knead it. I'm actually gonna knead it with my mixer.